Hey everybody, welcome back. Getting ready for the Christmas season. So I'm out in my wood shop and it's pretty cold. It's 26 outside. Inside it's right around 40. So I'm going to get the wood stove going. I do have an antique wood stove that my grandfather used when he was making axe handles down in the basement in the house that I'm in now. I'm down at the homestead. So the make is Atlanta Stoveworks, Atlanta, Georgia, and this is a 23 box. I'm really not sure when it was made because I'm finding different numbers, but on the belly of the stove, it's very clear 1918. So I can't take this camera down. I'm going to be firing up the GoPro, and I want to let you see what I'm seeing down there. So the only real date that I see with a 19, because I see 45 on some, I see 32 on some. This is a definite. This is a 1918. So let's take a look. Oh, I might need a flashlight. We'll see. So I'm going to the bottom of the Okay, so it says 23 box, bottom, 1918. Other people have said that they found it inside the wood box on the left-hand side, but I can't. I'm finding different numbers. So I don't know the actual date of this stove, but I do know that it is an antique stove and it still works. It still works fine. So this used to be the cow barn that I turned into a wood shop, and I have my tractor over here. And during the wintertime, you just can't work out here because it's too cold. I used to use a propane radiant heater, the ones that sit on top, and that just didn't do it. It never warmed up in here. It was freezing. So this year I ended up putting in the wood stove. I have it piped out through an existing window using galvanized steel, and I have it up and out. Everything's nice and safe and secure. So I think we should get this thing started because it's pretty cold out here. This stove has really good draw. If you open the door too much, it smokes a little bit out of the corner. There's no regulating. You just keep the door open a little bit. There's also a bottom piece that you can have open, and that gives terrific draw. Just gonna let it get caught for a little bit. Let it kind of catch up to things. Going pretty good now. It's only been a few minutes. There's nothing like the sound of a wood stove, and since I get the wood off of my property, it's nothing but free heat, and you can't beat free heat. The stove has been burning about 25 minutes or so. It takes a good half hour to an hour before I actually start feeling a noticeable difference in the air temp in the cow barn here. The wood stove is doing its job. It's got a great flame. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm not quite sure about the age of it, but it's an antique wood stove that I'm going to keep going as long as I can. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So once the stove is going, it may take, 15 minutes to a half hour to really get it kind of comfortable in here, because like I said, it's 40 degrees. But anything to take the chill out of the air is going to be fine when you're out here working in the wood. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. It's going to keep me warm when I'm out here doing projects. It's better than the Radiant